All right, and welcome into this week's episode of Play by Play. I am Jared Bergstrom, joined by Lucas Romanowski and Lewis Holzberg from Oakwood High School. They're joining me this week because Andy is out. This is episode number 168, and we are doing Thanksgiving show this week. Guys,
All
thanks
right.
for joining me.
Yep. Yeah, of course.
All right, so we are just going to dive right into it, starting with last week, college football recapping. Any place you guys want to start?
I think we should just start with Ohio State, the obvious number one, facing Rutgers. Rutgers is not really a good team. They've kind of been a bottom of the barrel team in the Big Ten, and single-handedly Ohio State really just steamrolled them.
Yeah, it was a little scary in the first half, going to halftime 14-3.
Yep.
Looked a little bit scary, but they just came through, pulled away with a win.
Yeah, when you're not playing Jeremiah Smith or Carnell Tate, you're resting them for this week because you didn't need them to beat Rutgers last week.
Sure.
Yeah. Saying not a great game to make his stake for the Heisman still. Still one of the top three favorites with him, Mendoza, and Love from Notre Dame. But he's going to have to do it this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Agreed.
Let's see. Indiana was on a bye, so we can roll right into Texas A&M just blanking Samford.
Yeah.
It should be criminal to play these kind of teams the week before Hate Week.
Yeah.
They're just resting their starters. And, they're not really.
And then you can say the same with Georgia. Although I'm surprised it wasn't more. A 35-3 win over Charlotte.
Yep.
Yeah. They don't really care about this game, just trying to get to the next game in the schedule.
Right. It was
as healthy as possible.
And Stockton was not, 4 incompletions and an interception, so not a good day for him.
Yeah.
USC and Oregon went back and forth mostly through the first half, but Oregon kind of just walked away with it in the second half.
Yeah, looks like it. Just kept that lead they got in the first half and didn't look back.
Missouri and Oklahoma, that one was a little bit disappointing, in my opinion. I thought Missouri was going to come out and actually play decently, but they could only muster 2 field goal drives.
Scoreless in the second half. It's pretty hard to win a football game if you don't score in the second half. So.
Notre Dame.
Wow.
Yeah. Syracuse lost all their swagger from last year. I want to say they were good last year, but
I was going to say they didn't have swagger, but
they were decent.
Yeah.
They wouldn't lose 70-7 against Notre Dame.
Well, when Notre Dame's up 21-0 before their offense even steps on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And then Jeremiah Love, 171 yards and 3 touchdowns on 8 carries, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Another cupcake game for the SEC. Alabama taking on Eastern Illinois, 56-0. That doesn't get them ready for Auburn and going into the game this week. If they start slow, I think Auburn can hang with them.
Yeah, night game at Auburn always can get very, very, very scary.
Cincinnati.
That was a game.
Yeah.
At Nippert Stadium, a nighttime game. I think the big thing, we talked about it last night, was the chant that they had in the stadium, and I think they're going to get fined for that.
Yeah, if they haven't been fined, I'll be surprised. But, I don't see why the Bearcat student section, after they donated, 27,000 pounds of food?
The most, I think, in school history.
Right, and you're just going to start there and start chanting, "Fuck you, Mormons"? No.
Yeah.
No, I lost all respect for Cincinnati that day.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
But even in the game, you can't miss 4 field goals and fumble 3 times on your plus 30
Yeah.
and expect to even play in a game.
You hit those field goals, you're looking at a different game.
Yeah.
Kansas State and Utah went back and forth. If you took the over-under, it was set at 55, and Utah almost did that themselves.
It's crazy.
You see, Kansas State's running back had 293 yards and 3 touchdowns.
It's crazy.
Miami beat Virginia Tech. They doubled them up 34-17. Carson Beck threw for 4 touchdowns and 320 again.
He's not looking bad. I don't know if he's ready for the next step. Looking at the NFL draft, I don't think he's ready, but
Somebody will want him. Cleveland,
Exactly.
New York, Saints.
we got Tyler Shuck, man.
I think the Jets are looking at Mendoza.
See, I think the Saints are looking at Mendoza as well.
Well,
Do you guys play each other? Because that'll be decide who gets that higher pick.
I think the Jets would win. That's the kind of history.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sadly.
Vanderbilt, they take it to Kentucky 45-17. Pavia threw for almost 500 yards and 5 touchdowns, and then ran for another 48 and a touchdown in this one. Georgia Tech, they are, I think, officially out of the running for the ACC championship now with that embarrassing loss to Pitt.
Yeah. Do you think Pitt would be ranked after this win? Beating the number
I would
16
say so
team?
because they just went unranked after losing to Notre Dame the week
Yeah.
before,
They're 22nd.
and then you come back and
Are they? Okay.
beat a ranked Georgia Tech team.
Yeah, I think Pitt's in the back is still in the running for the ACC championship game.
I think so. We can
Yeah.
talk. We'll look at that when we get into this week's picks and all that.
Yeah.
Arkansas hung with Texas for a while,
Yeah.
and then just 3 touchdowns in the third quarter for Texas. Really, really put them out in front.
Second quarter outscoring them by 4. But yeah, they were just kind of always a little behind. Not enough gas in the tank to win that game.
Arch had another good day, 389 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Michigan won 45-20 over Maryland. First time in a month they actually covered the spread. They needed a game like that because I mean you can't win a walk-off field goal against Northwestern, win by 5 against Purdue, have a crappy game against I forget who it was the week before that, but it's like they come in and they just played 3 bad games in a row. I mean it don't matter because it's not happening this year,
Yep.
but we'll talk about that. Tennessee wins 31-11 over Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's Florida.
It was a game.
Yeah.
Well, you see a lot of teams not really putting up very competitive games the week before hate week for obvious reasons. You want your healthy starters in there.
Yeah.
You want just everyone wants a good hate week. So I don't think you should be too mad about a weak college football slate this week.
Wisconsin upsets Illinois 27-10. It's I think 3 straight ranked wins for Wisconsin.
yeah.
No, they lost to Indiana 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
but then a win against Washington and a win against Iowa. Who knows? That might be enough for Luke Fickell to keep his job.
Yeah, probably.
TCU and Houston. That is just a typical Big 12 game. 17-14. Nothing really stood out in that one. Tulane beat Temple 37-13. At least going into this last week, they are looking like they'll be the group of 5 champion that'll probably get in. And then Arizona State, it's just a bad year for Deion in Colorado.
I mean, just awful.
42-17.
I mean, would you think that Deion needs to get out of there?
I would think he'd probably be gone within a year or 2.
I don't think he'd ever get fired, but I think he'd just leave and pick something up.
I don't know. You go that far under 500 2 or 3 years in a row. I don't care who you are. You need to be fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know if the Colorado staff looks at it that way.
Well, he's not an alum, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but
I mean, you can just.
Yeah, he needs to get out.
All right, now we can bounce over to the NFL. Let's see. Thursday night, I do not know what is going on with Buffalo.
yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, he looked horrible that game. I was watching him. He threw one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen. One of the only times he actually had a clean pocket, he threw it straight at the DB, who would have brought it back for the touchdown if it wasn't for a block in the back penalty. But just a horrible game from Josh Allen. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns, got sacked 8 times, but still unacceptable from last year's MVP.
Yeah.
The Bears, they take it to the Steelers. Caleb Williams throws for 3 touchdowns in one of his better games that I've seen him play in his year and a half being in the league. Rodgers was out, I believe. So was it? Who was
It was Mason Rudolph, yeah.
Oh,
I think he still has a wrist injury.
Yeah, Rudolph won. I mean, it wasn't bad, 24 for 31, 171, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to beat a Bears team that's looking decent this year, I just don't think you can really win with Mason Rudolph. He's not gonna. He can manage the game pretty decently, but he can't go out there and win you the game.
Mm-hmm. The Patriots. I'm surprised that score was not a lot worse than what it was. Just with how horrendous the Bengals defense has been all year.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they actually held them under 30 points.
I mean, and they did pretty good in the second half. Only, 9 points from the Patriots. But, Burrow coming back next week, I think that's kind of a foolish move from the Bengals, to be honest. Season's over. You guys aren't going to make the playoffs. Why injured Joe Burrow again? Because he's very injury prone.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that when we do the picks. Just look at the Bengals schedule. I mean, they could backdoor their way in, but it'd be hard. But, I mean, that'd be running the table.
Yeah.
The Lions have to go to overtime to beat the Giants. Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
He has a couple of those games every so often where he's going to win the game, and I think if he had a better offensive line, they could have probably ran the timeout and won that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty electric. Jameis Winston catching a touchdown pass, juking a defender,
I saw that. It's crazy.
spinning into the end zone. I mean, that highlight right there, I feel like sums up Jameis Winston's
You don't see that from
career.
quarterbacks, You know.
Not from old quarterbacks.
No.
Yeah.
No. The Packers, the Vikings' woes continue to struggle. Looks like they should have held on to Sam Darnold.
Yeah, 9 is not coming out to play, as the Vikings like to call him. J.J. McCarthy looks horrible.
They just call him 9?
They call him 9.
They call him 9. I don't know.
Yeah, the coach, one of the games was called him 9 in the post-game thing, and now everyone's making fun.
I mean, and Sam Darnold.
Well, that's stupid. They deserve to lose every game then.
Sam Darnold was really not that bad last year. I agree. I don't know why they.
Yeah, you could have let JJ learn a year from under him.
Yeah.
And the Vikings are always mid every year. They're never terrible. They're never great. They're just
right. The Kirk Cousins years, they made the playoffs a handful of times, won a couple games in the playoffs, but
Case Keenum years, same thing.
Yeah. They were never good enough to win, but they were never bad enough that
get a high draft pick.
Yeah, now they're in in the top 10 pick area.
Speaking of Kirk Cousins, we missed the Falcons Saints game. So I wrote.
Oh, that's all the way down here for some reason.
Yeah, but
we can talk about that one next then.
Yeah, Falcons.
Hey, well, you're the resident Saints fan. So
Falcons beat my Saints. It was pretty bad. I want to lose every single game this year for a better draft pick, except for against the Falcons. And
you're starting to sound like Andy with the Bengals, wanting to lose every game to get a good defensive player draft pick.
No, I want a quarterback.
Well, yeah, you need it. You've got Tyler Shuck and who's the other guy? He's from Oklahoma.
Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
We got Spencer Rattler. He was bad. Shuck looked a little good against the Panthers, but against any type of defense, which the Falcons don't really even have one, he just looked bad. Only points came, I think, from a punt return touchdown. It was just bad day for the Saints offense.
Where'd we leave off at the top?
Yeah, Shuck, 30 for 43, no touchdowns, 1 interception.
Ooh.
And then rushing, Kamara, he's hurt. It's kind of sad to see 3 carries for 11 yards. He's not really getting as involved anymore. But they can't trade him away. Just no one. He doesn't have any more value anymore.
Yeah, nobody would want him.
He's too dear to the Saints fan base, I think, to just cut him. So keep him. Top rusher on the day was Tyler Shuck, actually, where 7 carries for 22 yards.
Oh, just for the Saints?
For the Saints, yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, he had more than Bijan. That's...
Yeah. No, Bijan only had 70. It was just a bad offensive day for both teams, but with bad offenses.
It's not a bad offensive game when both offenses are bad. It's just a typical offensive game.
Yeah. I mean, still bad. Not a fun watch for either side.
I don't think either team's been fun to watch this year.
The Falcons been, man.
They had a couple surprise wins, but they've lost every game since they beat the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Titans, they hung around with Seattle. They lost 30-24. Darnold, 244 and 2 touchdowns in the game. Another not great rushing game by either team.
Yeah, Cam Ward, I think this is one of the best games he's had all year. I think he's progressing slowly. I think he's getting better every game, but I don't think there's been enough time to tell yet. I think next year will be the year we'll see if he's actually going to be a viable NFL starter.
I mean, it's high expectations to be the first overall pick in a draft, and to be thrown in on a terrible Titans team with not really good receiving core, not a good O-line.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's tough. It's gonna be tough to win games,
And yes, that was his best passing game, yard-wise, and didn't throw an interception in that game, so that's his best touchdown to interception ratio game as well.
Yeah, I mean, when you're throwing your number 1 target as Gunnar Helm or Shamir Dyke, it's bad looks on the ball.
Only sacked 4 times, too, so.
A line held it, so.
They're not doing the best for him. He's been sacked great. 54 times this year.
Seahawks always have to give their fans cardiac issues, so not a surprise there that was close. Oh, you want to talk about Colts versus Chiefs?
Yeah, well,
Jared?
the Colts did not lose to the Chiefs. The Colts lost to the refs. I mean, when you're doing, I knew it was coming. I knew there was going to be a couple questionable calls, and there was. I mean, a phantom face mask, and Patrick Mahomes bitches and gets a pass interference flag when he's getting hit as he threw the ball. It's going to happen, and it did.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Really surprising to see Kareem Hunt, 30 carries, 104 yards and a touchdown. That's reverting to a long time ago, Kareem Hunt. And then Mahomes did not look particularly good all game. And Butker hit 5 field goals, which is the only reason they won in the first place. So, Daniel Jones, he was all right. He wasn't good enough.
No, he was. I think he started like 9 for 10, but it got bad.
Yeah. And the rushing game just couldn't get going this week.
Yeah, I did not really think that the rushing game was going to be under 100 total yards, but I mean that's the best thing about the Chiefs is their defensive line.
Yeah.
All right. Ravens Jets.
All right. Well, the Jets lose once again. No shocker. 10-23.
Because they're not playing a team from Ohio.
And that's true. The thing is, the Jets do own Ohio. They beat the Bengals and Browns back-to-back. But, you got to look. They just benched Justin Fields, and they start Tyrod Taylor over him. Justin Fields has had a really, really terrible year, except against the Bengals. It's really been his only good game. He didn't have a good game against the Browns. And, Garrett Wilson's out, I think, with a knee injury. So, your best receiver really all season and the seasons prior, it was really been their only target, Garrett Wilson. They just, Garrett Wilson, run to Breece Hall. That's really been the only two. So when you have, that big piece on the team injured, you're not going to even really come close. And Tyrod Taylor did not look great. all these backup quarterbacks that come in for the Jets never really do good. And Breece Hall did not do good, but with our O-line, that's not really surprising. So hopefully Garrett Wilson can get back healthy for next season, and we get a good draft from the Colts, giving our pick from Sauce Gardner. And hopefully we lose out from here and get the first overall pick. So.
Well, you're competing with the Raiders and the Titans in that department too.
Yeah.
I think the Titans might have had it. They don't even have to try to lose. I think they're just so bad that they are going to lose every game. Except for that one game they somehow won.
Let's see. Raiders, Shedeur Sanders gets his win in his debut. I think I saw somewhere that it's the first Browns quarterback to win in their first start since like 86.
Yeah.
Eesh.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then think about Baker, I think, in his first appearance when he beat the Jets, actually. I remember that game. It wasn't a start, though, so it didn't count, but Baker had a really good start. So if Shedeur is anything like Baker, the Browns might have a future.
Okay, that's definitely not true.
Yeah, but pump the brakes there,
Let's
Lucas.
stop, Lucas. I mean, we got to stop.
A lot of people don't like Shedeur Sanders.
No, I mean, he rolls out of the pocket.
A lot of people don't like Shedeur Sanders because Shedeur Sanders is not good.
I agree. I don't think he's good. I mean, he takes a shotgun snap and no pressure. He starts rolling out to his right every single
problem.
play.
Another problem is he doesn't get the ball out, and he does this little pat thing, then throws. It's just like, you just got to throw the ball, man. You're in the NFL, not the college. Yet you got elite.
He wasn't even good at college.
Yeah.
Not great, but you have elite defenders, elite edge rushers. They're just you got to have time to you have no time to throw the ball. You just got to throw it away.
The only guy I saw ever to pat the ball like that was Tom Brady.
He's
definitely not a Tom Brady.
He's definitely not a Tom Brady.
Okay, because Tom Brady didn't have the hype that he did.
Yeah.
Tom Brady didn't drop to the fourth round, fifth round, when he was picked.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm sorry, and we talked about this a lot last year on our show. When your dad can schedule you all these cupcake teams that they played out of conference, and they just got lucky to play in a 2-year stretch when the Big 12 was not the best. I mean, when Arizona State wins the Big 12 and is in the playoffs last year, that's not good for the Big 12.
Yeah.
I mean, you're throwing it to the number one receiver in the country in a MV or Heisman candidate in Travis Hunter. I mean, you better be good.
Yeah.
And he didn't even play great against the Raiders.
No.
No, I mean, threw that awful interception. I don't know if you guys saw that. I mean, that was just awful.
Yeah, and they don't trust him on the goal line because they took him out. Ran a wildcat with
They
Quinton
don't
Jenkins.
trust him because he's not
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
I mean, Dylan Gabriel was cleared, and they're not putting him back. And I don't know who Cleveland plays this week.
Well, Dylan Gabriel, I mean, that Browns quarterback situation, I mean, they trade Flacco, which was already a huge problem. Because Flacco goes to the Bengals, I mean, and he played really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Flacco's been putting up decent numbers with the Bengals. It's just the offense or the defense does not help him.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's a whole different, subject right there. But I totally agree.
And then the Raiders are they're going to kill Ashton Genty. I mean, you're going to waste one of the best running back talents we've seen, at least in our lifetime, because none of us were alive for Barry Sanders when he came out. But you're going to waste his talent on a shitty offensive line. Hey, Chip Kelly, you thought the pastures was greener on the other side. You just got fired this week. Somebody's going to probably end up trading for Genty.
Yeah, hopefully.
You're right.
It's not going to be the Saints.
No, don't get your hopes up, shit.
We don't have the reason to trade anything for anyone because we need the picks.
True, but I mean, you got to build somewhere. You might as well.
Not a running back. I don't know.
You going to keep another year of Alvin Kamara?
Sure.
We'll
find a
You'll be right back in the top 10 next year for a pick again.
We'll find a rookie in the third or fourth round who'll be decent, and that's all we need. You don't need nowadays in the NFL, I don't think you need a top-tier running back. It helps, but you don't need a number one guy who's going to rush for 150 yards each game. It's just a different NFL nowadays.
Yeah, I'd rather take a running back. Oh, who? What NFL teams that don't have a top-tier running back are actually good?
The Rams.
You don't think Kyron Williams is not a top 10 running back?
Well, top 10, that's like a third of the league.
Okay, we'll go top 6.
Maybe. I mean, I think the Seahawks.
No, the Seahawks do not.
Yeah.
They split too many carries between Walker and Charbonnet.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I wouldn't say the Broncos have like.
No, the Broncos do not. Are you just looking at the teams with the best records?
I mean, would you not say the Broncos are good? They're the number 1 seed right now in the AFC.
I'm not going to say they're not good, but I mean,
joke.
look, they had to have a 19-point comeback in the fourth quarter against the Giants.
Yeah.
They had to have a 10-point late comeback in a win 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, they have their flaws.
Yeah, I'd say they're pretenders, but I'd still say they're a decent team in the league.
They're like the Chiefs last year. You know, the Chiefs won those games by like a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Yeah.
a bunch of I mean, the Chiefs were like, one.
The refs.
The script could have been flipped, and they could have been like 2.
Oh yeah, they were
4 wins.
I think 8-1 in one-score games last year. The Chiefs were.
It's crazy. Yeah,
It's just the opposite this year. It's the same. They're playing the same games. It's just
they're not winning.
They're not winning the
close games. Yeah.
Thank God. This can keep going on because I'm fine with the Chiefs not even making the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
But the refs won't let that happen because then all the Swifties will throw a fit and be up in arms and burn the country to the ground.
Yeah. No more commercials for Mahomes.
I would be fine with that too.
Yeah.
I'm tired of watching an NFL game, and it's not even NFL anymore. It's anytime, and I have this stupid Megan Trainor video with him. Oh, God, I mean she's not as stupid as what the commercial makes her look, but I mean, God.
it's awesome.
Where'd we leave off?
Browns.
We were still on the Browns. Yeah. But yeah, I mean the Browns. There's a battle of just who's gonna screw up the least, and I guess it was the Browns this week.
Yeah.
I mean, A, I don't understand why Pete Carroll came out of retirement, and B, why the hell did Pete Carroll give up so much to get Geno Smith?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I mean, even if he was going to be good, he would be good for maybe 2 years, and then he's too old.
Right. I mean, Tom Brady, you're part owner. You gotta step in and, I mean, shit, he might put the pads back on and come out of retirement at this point. Jaguars Cardinals. Another game goes to overtime. The Jaguars are 7-4, but it's just they are not a good 7-4.
No.
I mean, they're so inconsistent.
They had a good start, but
Trevor Lawrence is so up and down. It's just it's mesmerizing at how bad he is after the great college career he had.
Yeah, I mean, he was 18 for 30, 256 yards. He had 3 touchdowns, but he also threw 3 picks. So you saw like both sides of Trevor Lawrence last Sunday. I just think if it's not the Cardinals, they're losing that game.
is Kyler Murray injured?
Yes, he is hurt. I think he actually got put on IR
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. So
He's probably
yeah,
playing Call of Duty right now.
well, he's got all the time now. Isn't the new one coming out in a couple weeks?
Probably. That's probably why he got injured.
He planned it. The Cowboys. Well, I guess we should start. The Eagles
Yeah.
give up a 21-point lead late in the first half.
Yeah, Kevin Petula, a lot of Eagles fans want him out. I don't think his play calling is good. I think
Is that his their OC?
their new offensive coordinator. He's horrible. You just definitely see a different Eagles this year versus last year with Kellen Moore, who's also a great head coach. But
Record's not showing good
yeah,
coach, but yeah.
the team, it's the roster's fault, not him. But
No,
as a game planner, Kellen Moore, he just really good offensive mind. You see the Eagles are just lost that this year, and Kevin Petula sucks.
I think the Cowboys need to, talking about the Cowboys, I think the Cowboys need to rebuild. Even though they won this game, 5-5-1, it's the same story every single year. Either they get to the playoffs and they lose, or they're just a mid team. I think that they need to trade. They need to trade Prescott. I think he's not that good.
You're not going to trade him when you just paid him at the beginning of last season.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they're working with a new offensive line this year.
Yeah.
And first-year head coach, what the hell's his name? Brian Schottenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, you definitely see they've gotten better as the year's gone on, especially the last couple weeks. They got Quentin Williams from the Jets. They got Logan Wilson from the Bengals. Two of their players were injured to start the season. So the defense has gotten better over the last couple weeks. And the offense, they're sustaining drives. And I guess if you're in a one-score game, as long as you got Brandon Audrey who can kick 65 piss missiles, you're good.
Yeah, I think, like, if you look at the stats, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles were combined 18 carries for 63 yards.
Yeah.
Like, that's
a horrible average for the tush push.
Yeah, and then this Saquon Barkley, 10 carries, 22 yards. He couldn't get going. Only person who might not throw any more temper tantrums, even though they lost, is A.J. Brown.
Well, did you not see what he said 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, he wants to leave.
No. He put it out there. If you owe me on fantasy, you might as well just cut me.
Yeah.
Because and he wasn't right. He wasn't getting touches or even targets. Granted, the first game he had 10 targets in the first half. After he said that, but yeah, this Eagles team is not repeating.
No.
I'll plant that flag now. They will probably win the crappy NFC East by default unless Dallas can.
No.
I don't know. We'll look at the schedules when we get into the picking for this week. But, I mean, it could happen. We'll just have to look at it. We talked about the Saints-Falcons. Bucks. Baker got hurt in the first quarter, and it snowballed from there.
Yeah, they had him throw that Hail Mary, and he, did something to his shoulder.
Yeah, he was already coming in with an injured – or he got hurt, went to the blue tent, came back and just torqued the hell out of his body.
Yeah.
And then went with Teddy Bridgewater in the second half. But his MRI and X-rays came back negative, so he should be back on the field this week for him.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Because if it's Teddy Bridgewater, the Jets and Saints could beat the Bucks with Teddy Bridgewater.
And Panthers are sneaking up. Talking about next game, 49ers Panthers, and they lost. They're sneaking up on the Buccaneers.
Yeah, a game back. And I think that's just because Tampa beat them head-to-head already this year. But, yeah, game back in the division. San Francisco, Purdy's second game back. You could tell he's still a little rusty.
A little?
I mean, do we think that Purdy's a system quarterback?
I think Mac Jones has looked better than him this year.
I think any quarterback that Shanahan has had is a system quarterback. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo was not good. He just looked good in that system. Mac Jones had a resurgent year. He probably will go on somewhere else. There you go. Trade for Mac Jones.
I don't want Mac Jones. We already had Derek Carr. I don't want a repeat of that.
But, yeah, Niners come back. I mean, McCaffrey, everybody, when he was in Carolina, everybody was talking about how much they overused him. It's kind of being the same way here in San Francisco, too.
And then Broncos, Dolphins, Chargers, and Commanders all on bye weeks.
I mean, to be honest, the Dolphins have been on a bye week all year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised Mike McDaniels has not been fired yet.
Yeah, he needs to get out.
He should be the first head coach to be fired on Black Monday after the league ends. The Commanders, they're just
so injured.
Yeah. The Chargers, doesn't matter who the quarterback and coach is, it will always be haunting of the Chargers of years past. They just blow it. It is time to talk about the Thanksgiving rankings. So, when you guys think of Thanksgiving, what is the number one worst thing that you can eat?
Cranberry sauce.
Looking at this picture,
I do agree. I'll agree with you on that.
And I had to just throw in some shitty college teams just to pad it to where we could get enough college teams to get to the number one ranking. But yeah, these teams are all worse in their conference. Boston College is like 1-10. Arkansas, Purdue shouldn't have a football team, and Oklahoma State is just bad.
Yep.
Do you want to talk about why the Jets are on this list?
Well, they don't have an offense. They don't really have they have a decent defense, but not really great. And they've probably been on this list for the past 10 years. So, yeah.
Yeah. Saints.
Saints?
Yep. Saints are on this list. We're horrible. We don't have an offense. We don't have a defense.
Okay, you can't say the same thing Lewis just said. Come up with your
Our
own
kicker just got cut because he's so bad. Blake Grupe just got cut. We can't win in big games.
Are you going to go out for the kicker then?
No.
No?
No, I will not.
Hopefully this year the Jets lose more games.
I hope the Saints lose more games, actually. Hopefully we play head-to-head so the Saints can lose.
We know why the Raiders and Titans are on this list. You got two offensive rookie players that were both one in, 6, I think Genty was drafted?
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're just wasting away.
Yep.
Behind crappy offensive lines and coaches that probably should not be coaching.
Yeah, they took away his stance at the start of the season, and they brought it back, and he's been doing a lot better with his standing stance.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, next up, and anybody who brings Brussels sprouts or has Brussels sprouts, no,
We should just let him out the door.
yeah, don't
Turn
come
around.
back.
Yeah.
Do not bring this. I mean, it doesn't even look good. It looks like you're eating Shrek's testicles. And these teams are that bad. I mean,
Yep.
the Cardinals, they're injured. Giants injured. So, I mean, there you can say, because when Jackson Dart and Scadaboo were both healthy, they were not necessarily winning games, but they were competing in those games. Miami, Mike McDaniels, Tua, they all just need to go.
Tua can go play in Jerusalem if he wants to.
Tua can go in the corner and eat a box of crayons because if he keeps getting injured and having concussions like that, that's where he's going to be in 5 years. And Cleveland just...
We just say Cleveland.
Yeah, it's Cleveland.
It's the same every year. They're the Brussels sprouts.
You're right.
of the
They
league.
are the. They need to change. They need to put a Brussels sprout right there on their logo, because that's about it.
I mean, they're boring. I mean, their logo's boring. Everything about them is boring.
I mean, you could at least put the elf that they have on there or something.
Yeah.
Brownie, I think. That's his
I don't
name.
know that. I'm not a Browns fan.
Yeah, I think that's his name, Brownie.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
on the bottom with the college, Penn State fired their coach. Mississippi State has not won a conference game. Iowa State started off hot with that win over Kansas State in Dublin and has sucked since. And Bill Belichick, one of the best coaches in NFL history, one of the worst coaches in college history.
Penn State firing their head coach, I don't think that was the right move, especially having all their recruits. They're very high recruits. They decommitted because he got fired.
That's what they should have.
Yeah, I mean I agree. So you look in the future of Penn State. I don't know where the direction of that team's going to go.
Down.
Exactly.
Down.
Yep.
And it's, I mean, I think it's a year, maybe even 2 years past Franklin needing to be fired. I mean, he could not win the big games. Combined,
That's true.
he was like 1-12 against top 10 games. He was 0 for 6 against Michigan, 1-5 against Ohio State. When Michigan State was good, he only beat them twice when they were good. So, I mean, it was a long time coming. And when he was on game day that week after being fired, it came to a surprise to me. Dude, your seat was hotter than hell because you could not win big games. I don't see. It was come to a shock. Well, then you lived under a rock.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next one. This is just roasted vegetables. I took green bean Did I take green bean casserole?
I mean, I agree with I don't.
No,
think
green
this is
bean
right
casserole's
either.
next. No. I don't want a bowl of that shit on the table. I'd rather have that than salad. You ever see those people who bring salad to Thanksgiving?
It's a little odd. It doesn't fit the.
It doesn't
I
fit.
guess
No.
I would rather have salad than this.
This, yes.
I'd rather have salad than roasted vegetables, though. I feel like roasted vegetables is something you put on your plate to appease the person who made it, so they don't feel bad
Well,
about it.
and the piece of person you're sitting, I'm eating healthy, but
Yeah.
you're not going to eat it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not, if somebody makes something bad and brings it to our Thanksgiving, I don't touch it.
Yeah.
And, how was it? It sucked. I mean, there's reasons why people are only designated to bring ice and pop. It's because you can't cook. And sorry if you're watching this and you're the one who has to bring ice and pop and you didn't realize you can't cook. Well, come to the realization that you can't cook. And then if you're even put on plasticware and plates,
Oh, yeah.
that means you can't even pick the right pop. So then you just don't show up.
I mean
Yeah, or
that means you're picking the Kroger brands. You know?
Yeah. Don't bring Shasta. Splurge and get the Coke or Pepsi.
yeah, just bring your personality at that point. Just hopefully,
Or
halfway
maybe
that's good.
them telling you to bring that stuff is a way to try and tell them you're not invited.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, the Vikings, they just, with the talent that they have with Addison and Jefferson and Hawkinson and the young defense that they have and McCarthy, I mean, he's just not
Terrible.
looking good this year. Yeah. I know he was hurt for a while, but, I mean, they've got to do something.
Yeah,
Washington, Daniels is hurt, and they suck, and it shows. Mariota has been in the league too long. Atlanta, they just suck.
they have Kirk
terrible.
Cousins, so it's a curse of Kirk Cousins.
I don't see why they traded so much for him to get him.
And
And then to draft Michael Penix in the first round, too.
yeah, they like their old quarterbacks.
I know, and what it never makes sense because Kirk Cousins was never bad enough
No.
that you were going to get a top 10 pick, but he was never good enough that he was going to get you a Super Bowl win.
Yeah,
He's going to consistently get you in the 18 to 24 pick. And then Houston, they're hurt. Stroud's hurt, not had a great year. They're just fighting the injury.
yeah,
College, Tulane, they're 9-2, but they're 9-2 in the American Conference or whatever.
Pitt is Pitt.
Pitt is Pitt.
They lost to Notre Dame.
According to people in West Virginia, Pitt is shit.
Yeah.
SMU, they were a fluke bowl game or fluke team last year to make it in the playoffs, and Arizona just, yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is the green bean casserole,
This is what everyone pretends to like, but no one actually gets it on their plate.
or that it's just so old because it's just been a tradition that it just comes around every year because it's just, oh well, it's Thanksgiving, we got to make this nasty cream of mushroom bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, you got old quarterback with Flacco and Rodgers.
Right.
I mean, Steelers. I feel like the Steelers are the green bean casserole. You
Right.
know what you're going to get. It's going to be there every single year.
Good defense.
It's disappointed. They're going to get in the playoffs every year. Like you said, the defense will be good.
People will
That's
eat it.
the onions on top. That's
Yeah.
the only good part.
People will eat it, but it tastes bad. And that's what the Steelers are, because they're going to go 9-8 and make the playoffs, and they're going to lose in the first round.
9-8 might not make the playoffs in the AFC this year.
Then they won't make the playoffs, but they'll
It'll stay, Mike Tomlin will never go
Yeah.
under 500.
Yeah, it might win their division this year because AFC North.
So, with Rodgers, who knows how long Rodgers is going to be out with his broken wrist?
Yeah.
I think the Ravens, they'll.
You
end up
think
taking-
9-8 can't win the AFC? I think 9-8 could win the AFC. North.
it could.
That would probably be the only way Pittsburgh gets
Yeah.
in if they win the division.
Yeah.
If Baltimore ends up taking over the division, then I don't think they get in. On the bottom, Mizzou, Georgia Tech, yeah. Arizona State, just because they're ranked in there. And for some reason, Virginia is ranked. I mean, that's a basketball school. That's not a
Yeah.
football team.
Yeah.
Next is that's the stuffing.
Yeah. My opinion, it's one of the best items.
One of the best.
One of the best. I love stuffing. I think it's so good. But
I think it's okay.
It's okay, but I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm not leaving mashed potatoes or mac and cheese or anything off my plate to put that on it.
I'll leave off some of that to put some stuffing on it.
Oh,
It's
you're
so good.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy. I think stuffing is top tier.
I think we need to get them out.
You
But-
might not be back invited for the Christmas show. Okay, so here you are. This is the time old. Are you a stuffing or dressing?
Stuffing.
So you put your stuff in the bird,
Oh no.
and then that's dressing.
And then dressing, yeah.
Okay. And these are teams that kind of stuff the stat sheet, but don't have the wins to
Yeah.
prove it.
Yep.
Dallas, I mean, we talked about it.
Yep.
Defense is getting better. Got a couple playmakers. I will say adding George Pickens this year has helped them out considerably. Chargers, they are just cursed as a franchise. We have coined the term they are just going to Charger.
Yeah.
Huh.
Panthers, I hope this is not a take, but I hope Bryce Young can stay this good because last year he was looking like a waste of a number 1 overall pick.
At the end of the year, he looked good for like the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
He was. They called him the Grim Reaper. He ruined playoff chances for teams. I remember.
And then Ben Johnson is doing things in Chicago that Bears fans have not seen since the Jay Cutler leading them to the NFC Championship game against the Rodgers.
Jay Cutler, man.
Yeah.
What a guy.
And then on the bottom, I mean, Miami, they started off hot. They lost 2 games in 2 weeks that they shouldn't have. That really put them down. Utah, their 1 loss to Texas Tech. Tennessee, don't blow that game against Georgia. You're probably in the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
And USC, Lincoln Riley's defense can get there, but the offense, he needs help.
Yeah, definitely. Pumpkin.
All right, we had to throw in dessert because Lewis was begging about it all day yesterday.
I mean, you got to have dessert.
Pumpkin pie. Are you a pumpkin or apple pie guy, Jared?
Pumpkin is for Thanksgiving. Apple pie is for 4th of July.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's a good.
I mean, and when you think of Thanksgiving, you got the turkey, but then you think of pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
No one ever says that pumpkin pie is bad. It's not the best, but it doesn't
needs
disappoint.
something. Yeah. It also always needs the whipped cream. If you eat the pumpkin pie without the whipped cream, you're crazy.
Oh, you're crazy.
You're
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
And you don't eat the crust. You just flick that shit off.
No, I'll eat the crust.
You eat the crust?
Yeah.
That's dry and.
The crust isn't great, but I mean,
I'll eat it.
Yeah, it's not great.
I don't like leaving food on my plate, Jared.
Well, then don't look at it when you put it in the trash. Are you a lot of whipped cream or not?
A lot.
Okay.
Like this photo. I mean, that's like a Mount Everest.
That was the most I could find. If I could find one with more, I'd put more on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, this is what you get. I mean, the Bucks, they were great to look at the first couple weeks of the season. They just gotten injured. Mike Evans out for the season.
Yep.
Godwin can't stay healthy. I don't think Bucky Irving has played in a game for him yet this year. That was their star running back from last year. Seattle, they're borderline. I mean, yes, Sam Darnold's good. JSN's leading the league in receptions and receiving yards and all that. You got to find a running game to go into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Baltimore, I think they're turning it. They got past the Lamar injury.
Yep.
Eagles, I don't know. I think we'll look at the schedules when we get there, but I think they can. I think they could end up losing the division to Dallas.
There's no way.
We'll
Dallas,
have to look.
what, 5-1?
5-1.
They're 8-3.
That would be like an insane show.
It's only 3 losses that the Eagles have to have.
I mean, they would have to. Yeah.
Well, we'll look. And then I'm not saying the first team.
Team
but
up north.
Yeah, they. I mean, they have a good quarterback. I mean, when you're paying a true freshman $1 million,
Yeah.
he better be good.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt, Pavia is looking like the money well spent on him. BYU, they look good. And Arch, I mean, Texas is what it is. Have a couple wins. They should have beat Georgia. Steve Sarkisian, he's turning into the James Franklin of the SEC.
Okay.
All right, in my opinion, this is my favorite side dish. Lucas over here you'd like a lot of carbs.
I always load my plate with carbs.
I'm
a big carb guy. But I also get a lot of turkey. Honestly, I'm more of a ham guy than a turkey guy, though. I think it tastes better. Is that a crazy take?
Get out. Get out. Ham has its own holiday. That's Easter and Christmas.
Oh, turkey's for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Right?
get out.
I'd rather eat the ham. I mean,
No, that's actually like the worst steak you've had all day, man.
the turkey.
It's
so
not
many
even a
times
sports steak. That's the worst thing you've said.
It's so dry. The turkey.
I'm not saying that.
Then whoever is cooking it cannot cook turkey.
Listen, I'm not saying that turkey and ham.
I agree.
I'm not saying that turkey's better than ham, but
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is turkey.
Yeah.
You're not going to have turkey really any time else. Maybe Christmas, but you can't say that ham's better on Thanksgiving.
I only
or
have turkey once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's like for Thanksgiving and 2 days after.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, well, back to this. The NFL teams, they are the team. I mean, those teams, they will all be in the playoffs.
Yep.
They have a chance to win their division. Well, Denver just don't screw it up, Denver. Don't let Kansas City back them into the playoffs.
San Fran could
San
maybe
Fran.
miss out.
They would have to go on a heck of a losing streak.
No.
They have a good. Their division is pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, they can 3 teams from that division can make the playoffs,
Yeah.
and it probably will happen.
Yeah.
And then the bottom, you got the colleges, Oregon, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Alabama, and Texas Tech. I mean, they've all had great seasons. And then the mac and cheese. This was yours. I mean, you have anything to say about Team B? Get your take on the top tier list.
It's good. I mean,
That doesn't add anything. It's
I don't-
good. Yeah.
I don't know how we feel about Texas Tech being both in the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes. But, they're a decent team, and
Their offense is scary. That's why it's in
yeah.
both.
Yeah. You don't like Indiana, which is, you think they're pretenders?
Well, they're the number 2 team in the nation, so you
Yeah.
got to throw them with the mac and cheese. You got to
At least until Ohio State kicks their ass in the Big Ten championship. What do you laugh? But it's the same thing last year. Indiana, everybody was talking. Oh, Indiana's going to beat Ohio State. 35-13,
They're better this year, I think.
and so is Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State's way better than
Yeah.
last year's team.
Yeah.
Who else was in there? Georgia. The only reason I put Georgia in there is because they're in the top 4. Because if not, I mean, I really think Georgia's fraudulent too.
Yeah, I
in
agree.
the playoffs, I guarantee if they don't get the first round bye, they
Yeah.
will be one and done. Because they start too slow, and you can't start too slow against these offenses that are going to make
Yep.
the playoffs. A&M, they could very well be fraudulent, and they almost proved it 2 weeks ago against South Carolina.
Yeah.
Up top, I mean, the Rams, their offense, Matt Stafford, last 2 weeks has really kind of like, here, don't forget about me. I'm old, but I can still win an MVP. Drake May and the Patriots, it was just a coaching change they needed. Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, and it's looking like Tom Brady's back with Drake May.
And Lions.
Lions,
Yeah,
I mean, went through a rough patch there. They were hurt. But I mean, Dan Campbell, he's crazy, and they're gonna win the games.
Yeah.
And they're gonna put up points doing it too.
Yeah.
Forget about your Colts.
Yeah, well, what do I have to say? I mean, we were the best team in football. We beat the Broncos, so just because the Broncos only have one less loss, I mean, I still think we're better than them. We went into a buzzsaw playing 2 defenses in a row that were good with Pittsburgh and the Chiefs. But now, I mean, our division is back-ended loaded with ours. So, I mean, got to play the Texans twice. Got to play the Titans one more time and Jaguars twice. So, probably
easy.
win 4 out of 5 of those.
Pretty
games.
easy road.
Yeah.
Yeah. That mac and cheese make me hungry.
Yeah, I know. The mac and cheese looks so good.
But all right, that does it for the Thanksgiving rankings. Now it is time for the pick'em games. Pick'ems
All right.
for this week. We're going to start off with college football, and we actually have some Black Friday games.
Oh.
Start off with number 7 Ole Miss at Mississippi State in the Egg Bowl.
I mean, give me Ole Miss. Not really a lot to talk about there.
Oh, yeah.
That's Mississippi State's not good this year. Ole Miss, they're top 10 team in the country. They should take care of business pretty easily.
Their defense sucks.
Not as bad as Mississippi State's
No.
offense.
Ole Miss, I think, could be another team that will be one and done
Yeah.
in the playoffs.
I
But
agree.
yes, I am going to take Ole Miss in this game. Number 13, Utah going on the road to Kansas.
Tickets are as low as $7, Jared. You can go.
The plane ticket would cost more to get there than that.
I think Utah's winning that pretty.
Yeah. It says 11.5. It could be a lot more.
Yeah, I think Utah is going to slaughter Kansas.
Don't say anything that'll make you bulletin board material out there. Because I'm sure people in Lawrence are watching our show, but
Yeah,
I mean, don't say anything next week that I can edit back and Kansas is or Utah's going to Kansas slaughter and Kansas comes out and
Slaughters Utah.
yeah.
If you're in Lawrence, I apologize, but
I apologize because you're in Lawrence.
yeah, okay.
Battle of Georgia, the Presidential Cup, Georgia and Georgia Tech.
Could be a good game. I'm taking Georgia though, even though I think Georgia and Georgia Tech both are kind of pretenders. Georgia Tech, you just saw they lost
To Pitt.
to Pitt. Georgia,
Not even lost. I mean, it was a bad loss.
Yeah.
48-22.
something like that. And then Georgia, they could have lost to Tennessee if their Tennessee's kicker didn't miss those kicks.
They lost to Alabama.
Lost
They
to
could have
Alabama.
lost to Florida.
Yeah, but I think Georgia's going to take care of business. They're just they just have a deeper roster than Georgia Tech.
I'm going to take Georgia Tech.
Wow.
Last
Upset.
year, Georgia Tech took them to 8 overtimes. I think they get it done this year.
Who are you taking?
I'm taking Georgia. I think they're just a better, well-rounded team.
Yeah.
Number 2, Indiana going to Purdue.
I think we all can agree on this one, right?
Yeah. Let's just take Indiana, get it over with.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't have anything really to say.
Yeah.
Mendoza probably will not play much into the second half of that unless, like a few years ago when Purdue brought out that cancer kid and they beat Ohio State. Unless they have that on the back burner we don't know about. If they have it, and I'll be watching that game, if they have it and say something, I'm changing my pick to Purdue.
okay.
Just because that probably will happen.
Right.
Number 3, Texas A&M going to Austin to take on number 16, Texas.
That's a good matchup.
Give me Texas.
I was
I'm going to take Texas, even though I don't like Arch Manning right now. A&M, to me, looks really fraudulent. And even though Texas may not be that good, I think they'll, in the rivalry game in Austin, I think they'll have the juice flowing, and I think they'll just go out there, and they're going to beat the Aggies.
I think Texas A&M is going to win. I think they're just a stronger team, and I think Arch Manning is not a great quarterback, and I don't think he can win a big game like this.
Yeah. I mean, Texas, Arch started off the season horribly. I mean, people were like, he's an adopted into the Manning family because he's just not a good quarterback. But, Texas A&M, they've been challenged one time all year.
By South Carolina.
By South Carolina, who sucks. I don't like either. I don't like the SEC, if you haven't figured that out yet. I hate the SEC because the SEC always, Ohio State and Michigan and Indiana, they play all these cupcakes we play them at the beginning of the season. We don't play them the week before Hay Week. We don't play Samford and Mercer and the Virginia Military Institute or whatever. So, but, Arch has been coming back the last couple weeks. He's been good and all that, but no, fucking hook him down. I'm going A&M.
Alrighty.
Arizona and Arizona State. Hate Week is just in-state rivalry games.
Makes sense. This is a tough.
This is a
game.
It's a
really-
close one they're projecting.
Yeah, they're projecting a very close game. I think I'm going to take Arizona in this one. I think Fafita is going to get it done. Going to pull off the upset, but I'd go either way in this one. I'm not feel too passionately about Arizona or Arizona State winning this week.
I think I'm going to take Arizona.
It's a clean sweep for the Wildcats.
Yeah. I think, their quarterback is pretty good, pretty decent, so I think they should win.
Yeah. We're going to skip that one and come back.
Say the one for last.
Yep. We probably skip that one too. West Virginia doesn't have a snowball chance in hell of doing anything against Texas Tech.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to talk about it.
No, we're good.
You're not.
We're good. Texas Tech winning. That could be a clip edited for next week.
If it comes back, there's going to be a lot of craziness going in for the committee.
Yeah.
Miami and Pitt, a top 25 showdown at Pitt. This one's closer. We can get in for $30.
I'd go. It's a 5-hour drive. It's a good game. I'm going to take Pitt. Give me the Panthers. I don't like Carson Beck. I never have liked Carson Beck.
I didn't like Carson Beck at Georgia either.
Yeah, so give me Pitt. I'm a little biased, but give me Pitt.
What are you biased for?
You still live in Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You had to live in Schittsburg.
No, it's awesome. Pittsburgh's a great
Awesome.
city.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hills. We don't have anything here.
I'm going to take Miami. I think Carson Beck is going to bring it home. And, 22 touchdowns on the year.
How many interceptions? Does it say?
Let me look.
9.
9.
9.
I mean, that's not horrendous.
Yeah.
He's going to throw 3 more in this loss. I'm taking Pitt too.
Yeah.
I think Miami is their paper. I mean, they look good on paper. They were preseason ranked top 10 in paper.
Yeah.
But no, I think when push comes to shove, I think they will not. I mean, they've been tested. And they lost to Louisville and Wake Forest.
Yeah.
But
See, me personally, I think hate week, Pitt should play
West Virginia.
I think they should have the backyard brawl instead of playing Miami.
But they play that like first week of conference, don't they?
Yeah. Play it like week 2.
UCF going out to BYU.
Yeah. BYU's going to take it
Yeah.
home.
BYU.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. There's no chance.
No. Oregon at Washington, which I did not write that one down for some reason.
Taking Oregon.
I'm
Easy.
taking Oregon as well. And Oregon's looked good most of the year. I don't see them slowing down.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ducks as well. LSU at Oklahoma.
I think Oklahoma can get it done as well. LSU is not the same LSU as they've been in the past. Tigers don't look that good.
They've only looked good when Joe Burrow was their quarterback,
Yeah, but
and that was it.
that was the past.
Yeah,
That was the past.
I agree. I think Moneyline Mateer is going to get it done.
Yeah.
Agree. Yep.
Vandy at Tennessee, a top 20 showdown.
I'm taking Tennessee, especially since Tennessee has the home field advantage. They got good running back in Deshaun Bishop, and a good quarterback in Joey Aguilar. They have the home advantage, so I think that's going to give them the edge for the win.
Yeah, I'm going the other direction. I think Diego Pavia is going to get it done. I think Vanderbilt's going to win. They looked good against Alabama earlier this year. I think they're going to keep going. Eli Stowers, great tight end. So I just think Vandy's going to get it done. Might lead him to the. If he wins this game, this might get him to the Heisman.
What?
That's
what ESPN
come on,
says.
Lucas.
Okay, you can't listen to ESPN.
Yeah.
You can't believe everything you read on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the second worst take you've had today.
Yeah.
After taking ham over turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Dude, that's unimaginable. That could be a whole different show.
But I am taking Vandy to beat Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee's up and down. I mean, it's hard to read them really.
Oh, wow. Next game is Virginia Tech at Virginia. That's.
I think Virginia.
Who's even watching that game?
Nobody. That's why. How are tickets $120? What, do they only fit 20 people into the stadium, so they got to make money? No. Take as much as I don't want to pick Virginia because they're not a football team. They're not a football program. Virginia Tech just sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be worse because they're getting James Franklin next year.
I think he'll. Have a
Well,
good
I mean, no, he will do good because he's not playing top 10 teams in the ACC week in and week out.
Yeah. I'll take Virginia as well. Not much to say. You pretty much said it all.
Mm-hmm. Did Lewis pick Virginia?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The Iron Bowl.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Alabama.
You know what? We're in Jordan Hare. It's a night game. Alabama, coming off of an easy week. Give me the Tigers.
Wow.
Give me the
That's terrible.
Tigers. That might be a horrible pick, but I think
That's horrible.
if everything goes right, maybe, just maybe.
For
Tigers
things
pull
to
it.
go right, Auburn would have to put a broomstick in front of Alabama's door so they can't get out of the locker room.
Yeah. However,
That's good. That was funny.
I don't know. I think Auburn sometimes just has this thing. They circle this matchup from week one. By midpoint of the season, I feel like this is the only game they cared about. I I think they can get it done.
No way. I'm picking Bama. Roll Tide. Not a huge Alabama fan, but I think their team has been pretty good this year. They're ranked number 10 for a reason, and I think they're gonna whoop Auburn. So yeah.
I will never say what you just said, but I am taking Alabama.
Don't say they're going to whoop Auburn. That's
I don't think they will. I don't think that they will whoop Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
If the line was more Alabama minus 10.5, I would take Auburn with the points.
Yeah.
But I don't. And you are right, Lucas. Auburn focuses all this on this is their season, and it actually could be their season. It decides if they go to the bowl game or not.
Yeah.
So I would not be shocked because we had the kick six. We've had Auburn 3 wins a couple years ago. They went in there and they beat Alabama. So it is possible, but I don't think it'll be happening this year.
Yeah.
UCLA at USC.
UCLA stinks.
Yeah.
Give me USC. I mean, Nico, I am a
Nico Imalieva.
Nico, whatever you just said.
I don't even think he's hurt, so yeah.
I mean, he made the worst decision ever, losing all the NIL money.
He did not make the decision. His father ran his mouth and said what he's worth, and nobody wanted him. So kids going into college, don't let your parents run your negotiations for you. Hire an agent.
Yeah.
Charlotte and Tulane.
Still taking Tulane.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's a rivalry matchup, but taking Tulane.
It might not be. They just might be.
Playing.
Yeah. Well, it's like the next one, SMU and Cal. I don't see how that's a matchup either.
I feel like it would be. Well, it should be Stanford and Cal, but Notre Dame is playing Stanford because they played USC earlier in the season because Notre Dame, I don't know what they're doing with their scheduling.
They don't play anybody.
Taking SMU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Notre Dame at Stanford.
Give me Notre Dame. Stanford is known for their education, not their football team.
You know what?
They were good when Andrew Luck went there.
Christian McCaffrey.
And both.
I'm going to take Stanford.
If
Give me an
those-
upset.
Oh, shit.
Give me an upset,
Good Lord. They just put 70 on Syracuse.
I mean, the record 4-7.
Stanford lost to North Carolina.
But listen, I believe this Notre Dame team, they're all right. I think they're kind of a joke. So I think Stanford, give me the upset. I think they'll win by a field goal.
Oh,
They lost to Hawaii, and they lost to UNC.
doesn't matter. This is their season. You play for moments like these. Granted, I think Lewis is dead wrong.
Yeah.
I would take Stanford with the 32.5 points, but no, I would love more than anything to see Notre Dame lose, Notre Dame drop out of the top 12 because they won't make if they lose, they have to be out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
They have to be because you can't reward a team for who refuses to go to it's about dignity and pride and history. Fuck that. Join a conference so you can get something. If not, then quit playing football.
Yeah, they need to join a conference. I don't.
They will always be screwed because at best they will never be higher than the 6th seed because they go the way they reseed the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it goes the top 5 conference winners first. So there you go. Let's just sit out there. We could be 13-0, but at best we'd be 6th seed in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is there any other hate rivalry week games that you guys want to talk about or pick? Let me just scroll through here. See if we have anything.
Oh, how about the big game?
Oh yeah, we did. I forgot.
Ohio State, Michigan, going down.
You said it.
Going down to the big house.
It's up, Lucas.
Going up to the big house.
Shit, how many AP classes and you're not in AP geography? I see.
Yeah.
Shit.
I forgot that. Yeah, I don't know.
Even if you were in Pittsburgh, it's still up.
I just forgot that they're like traveling.
Well,
You usually just say like they're going down no matter what, like they're going up to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know
we got a big matchup, number 1 versus number 15. And and we talked about this, yesterday, but might be the first time that Ohio State gets tested. And I think they will. I mean, you look back at the couple years Ohio State, they're a totally different team when they face, the team up north. Hopefully that's not the same this year. I still think I'm going to choose Ohio State, and I'm going to say the score. Here's my score prediction. I think they're going to win 28-17. 28-17, Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm taking Ohio State as well. I just think Michigan can't get it done this year. They're just not good enough, plain and simple.
What's your score prediction?
Ohio State 42, Michigan 10.
Oh, that's a
Shit. I will never pick the team up north. No, it's Ohio State's job to get it done this year. If Ryan Day doesn't get it done this year, then fire the son of a bitch. I don't care if he wins the national championship again. I would trade national championships for wins over Michigan.
Yeah.
At this point, it's worth more than that.
Yeah, I agree. Especially in 4 years in a row, you can't.
You can't do that.
Mm-mm.
It's unexpected last year. I can't believe they lost last year.
Nothing will surprise me in this rivalry because it doesn't matter how bad teams are or how good teams are. You can throw stats out the window because it doesn't matter.
Yep.
I mean,
that's why Stanford's going to win.
It's not even a rivalry.
It is. It's been built up as a rivalry, but it's not a good rivalry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, a couple of years ago when Michigan had the number one defense in the.
Oops, I was trying to stretch my leg.
Don't destroy the stuff. Michigan had the number one defense in the country. We're holding teams under 30 or 20 points and 100 total yards rushing, and Zeke Elliott ran for I think 180 and a couple touchdowns in that game. Like you said last year, Ohio State, 10.5-point favorites, and should have won by more than that, but it just Michigan played for that game because they had to win to be bowl eligible and so yeah, they had to put. And, I mean, it's a great game. I will not say my score out loud, but I'll write it down and show you because if it's not this score, Andy will rub it in my face next week that it's not that
so
score.
You're saying 47-13.
Fucking asshole.
It's a new score.
Now I got to do a new score, and I'm not even going to tell you the score now.
Okay. Keeping it in that state, we can flip over to the NFL. Talk about first game, Thanksgiving, Packers.
Oh, you said
at
keeping
Lions.
the state doesn't know. Were there any other rivalry week games you want to talk about first?
Not really.
I think we've hit the
Okay.
big ones, yeah.
All right, NFL. And this is where we can look at their schedules, too, to see. Packers, Lions, like you said, first game on Thanksgiving.
Lions always play. I like the Lions on Thanksgiving. I'm used to the Lions beating the Bears on Thanksgiving, so I think I'll take the Lions beating the Packers. I just don't think the Packers have what it takes to get it done.
I'm going to take the Packers. I think Jordan Love is a great quarterback. So, give me the Packers.
Jordan Love is a good quarterback, but I just think this Lions team is better. This Packers team, 7-3-1 is not really how I think this team is playing. They are, I mean, you tied against Dallas like week 3. I mean, they lost to Cleveland, so, I mean, hell, you can't be that good.
Well, I mean, the Lions did almost just lose to the Giants.
But that's because Jameis Winston has one game a year where he just goes, like he snorts a bunch of cocaine and goes crazy before the game, and he did that. I mean, he had a 31-yard touchdown.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to take the Packers.
It'll be a good game. It'll be close.
Yeah.
Chiefs and Cowboys.
I want both teams to lose, but
both
give me the
terrible.
Chiefs. I think my hatred for the Cowboys will never allow me to pick them.
Why do you hate the Cowboys?
I see them too much. Like in the media, it's always Cowboys, Cowboys, Cowboys. Everyone loves the Cowboys, America's team. Blah blah blah. There's something about the Cowboys that just rubs me the wrong way.
All right.
I'm going to take the Chiefs. I think both these teams I do not like. I'll have to agree with you. And I do hate the Chiefs a lot more than the Cowboys. But sadly, I think the Cowboys are, 5-1. Jared thinks that they're going to come back and possibly win the division. That's not going to happen. I think the Chiefs are going to win. So.
Well, the comeback to win the division starts this week with a win over the Chiefs.
Yeah. They have to turn the script right now. So.
Mm-hmm. Bengals Ravens.
Oh. Burrow's back. But
is it sad that Joe Flacco is the leading passer for this team and he's not even playing? He's the leading passer for both sides.
Well, you got to look at Burrow. He's notorious for coming back and doing awful. Ravens gonna win. So.
Yeah, give me the Ravens. Even if the Bengals, we've seen it so many times. Even if Burrow plays his best, Burrow wills his team 30 points, 35 points. Ravens are going to score 40. So
Burrow's going to score like 14, 21, and all the Bengals fans are going to be like, bring back Flacco.
I don't think any Bengals fan likes Joe Flacco over Joe Burrow. I'd rather have Flacco if I was a Bengals
year,
fan
I would
this
take
year,
Flacco, yeah.
just so Burrow doesn't get hurt again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's not going to be that many people like asking for Burrow to get benched.
And you're right. I mean, the Ravens will probably score, you say, 42?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
If the Bengals score 35, the Ravens will score 42.
Well, the Bengals' defense sucks. So, they're going to give up 42 points.
Yeah. But it's always an AFC North matchup game, so it's probably going to be like 10-3 if we're being honest.
No, the Bengals' defense is not that good to only give up 10.
It's an AFC North game. You never know.
No, the Bengals will win this one. It will be a high-scoring game, wow. I feel like. It could be the Bengals will – shit, I don't want to rely on McPherson. 41-35, Bengals.
I mean, that would be pretty crazy, especially Burrow coming off an injury. I just don't see that happening. But
Black Friday game. Bears at the Eagles.
Give me the Bears.
Well, you're from Pittsburgh, so you hate Philly?
No, I like Philly.
Oh.
City. I just think the Bears are going to find a way to get it done. I think the Eagles are somehow going to find a way to lose this game. I think their play calling is just so bad. It's so bad. It's just I don't think the Eagles are an 8-3 team. I think they've just found ways to win against bad teams in close games.
I'm thinking I'm going to take Philadelphia. Saquon and Hurts. Saquon didn't have a great game last game, and Hurts can't really throw the ball. But I think their run game will be pretty good, a lot better than last week. So I think they're going to win.
I got to take Chicago because I said the Eagles would lose 3 more games than the Cowboys, so the Cowboys can win the division.
Yeah.
The games are going to be that the Eagles will lose. Will be the Bears this week, the Chargers next week, the Bills, then the second to last week of the season.
They could lose against the Bills, yeah.
And they will lose one of the 2 Commander games because Jane Daniels will be back for both.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
All right. Next up, Saints-Dolphins. Please don't watch this game. Give it the Dolphins. I mean, just please put us out of our misery.
Wait. Oh, you must have the Saints listed as your favorite. That's why they're up at the top.
Yeah.
This game just sucks. I don't want to pick it. Can I pick the sign? Can I pick the tie?
Sure.
I just say let's just scrap it. Move on.
So we got to do that with the Jets too?
Oh man, Atlanta versus Jets. Yeah, let's just scrap it.
I will take Miami though.
Yeah.
You didn't even pick the Saints? No?
We need to lose.
We need to lose.
Yeah, I'll take Miami.
All right, then let's just do the Jets since it's right under there.
I think I would take the Falcons.
I'm taking
going against my team. I mean, we want to lose. I mean, 2-8, I believe. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams that are 2-8. Saints are 2-8.
2-9.
2-9, right? Okay, 2-9.
So you guys haven't had your bye week yet, have you?
No, we have. But
Okay.
so the Saints are 2-9. The Jets have 2 wins. The Giants have 2 wins. With the Raiders 2 wins, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta look. Those are same record. Who's gonna have the first overall pick? So hopefully,
Titans
actually, I'm
are
gonna be
sitting there
picking New Orleans, the Saints against the Dolphins because I want them to win. So
Falcons versus Jets. As much as I hate the Falcons, I'm gonna have to pick them.
Because you want that pick.
No, I'm picking the Falcons because I think the Jets are just so bad.
they are. Next year's our year.
That's what they say every year.
I'll pick the Jets then, just because it might happen now because you both picked against them.
Yeah, I got Bills, Steelers,
Cleveland Browns or
49ers.
San Francisco and the Browns. I don't think we really have to talk about that one.
Yeah, just give me San Francisco.
Yep.
Agreed. Yep.
Shedeur Sanders sucks.
Actually, no. I'm gonna switch that. I want the Browns. I don't like Shedeur, but you know what?
I don't like Shedeur either, but
I don't, but I think it's perfect timing, and
perfect timing for what?
he's
That's a song.
gonna win. That's a song. He's like a rapper. He was like a rapper in college. He made a song.
He made a song called Perfect Timing.
Oh, he wasn't playing that during the draft. Jesus. Jacksonville at Tennessee.
It could be Jacksonville. I mean, Tennessee sucks.
Yep.
I know, but you guys both want Tennessee to at least get 2 more wins.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's not going to happen this week.
Picking them won't will them to.
Well, let's just
The
look
good
at.
thing, I actually don't care that much because Tennessee's not going to take another quarterback.
I agree. Yep.
And
Oh, you guys play each other this week in a couple weeks. The Tennessee's remaining schedule: Jacksonville at Cleveland, at the 49ers. Those are all 3 losses. At the Chiefs, that'll be a loss. Saints, and then at the Jaguars to close out the season.
they could win 2 of those games.
Which 2?
Saints, Jaguars.
So you're picking Tennessee this week? Oh no, they play in 2. Okay,
Yeah,
they could beat the Browns, and I think that might be it.
yeah. Saints. They could be the Saints.
Houston and Indy.
Indy. Even though
Yeah.
it seems like the Texans sometimes have Indy's number, I just think Indy's going to take it away.
Take the
CJ
Colts.
Stroud is still
Yeah.
out. Even if Stroud was playing, I'm still taking the Colts.
Taking the Colts.
Davis Mills looked
Yep.
good against the Bills.
Indiana Jones.
Yes.
So I'm taking the Colts. Yep.
Cardinals at the Buccaneers.
Oh boy. And we're saying Baker's coming back.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Okay.
should.
Yeah. So then I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm taking Tampa Bay. Not much to say. Cardinals.
Yeah, they're not really great.
Not
Just
great.
with Kyler Murray out.
Wasting Marvin Harrison Jr.'s career.
I kind of feel like this is a game the Cardinals are going to get.
Yeah, you might be right.
I mean, if they can get a pass rush on Baker and hurt him, that's about it.
You could get in for $40.
I can get in for free because I'll just take my grandparents' season tickets.
They have season tickets.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Rams at Panthers.
Be the Rams. Panthers. It could be close. I just think the Rams have more firepower. I think their defense is going to be able to get a couple stops against Bryce Young, and that's all it's going to take.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams. They're just a better team, and Matthew Stafford's is having a really good year. So
I normally think twice about picking teams that travel completely across the country, but the Rams are just too. Even if one of their players is jet lagged, I don't think all of them will be.
yeah,
Vikings, Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks. The Vikings stink. 9 is not going to throw 9 interceptions.
He's going to throw 9 interceptions.
Yeah, something like that.
He will be benched at 5.
He'll probably throw 3, is my guess. Throw another 3. He's just so bad. I mean, J.J. McCarthy has shown nothing this year, except for that one game he won. He was overhyped, and now it's bad. Seahawks are decent. Sam Darnold looks a little fraudulent again, but I think they'll get it done.
have to agree with Lucas. I'm going to take the Seahawks.
I'll make it a clean sweep. Sam Darnold's going to show
Yep.
Seattle or Minnesota why they should have kept him. Bills, Steelers.
Josh Allen plays like he did last week. I mean, the Steelers might win. But I'm going to take the Bills because Rodgers is out. And I think it's Rudolph, right, as their backup. He's good, good backup quarterback, but I don't think he can get it done, so I'm going to take the Bills.
I'm going to take the Bills. Even though this is a game, this is one of those types of games the Steelers somehow, randomly will win in the regular season, but lose in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take the Bills. I just think the Steelers can't get it done this week.
Buffalo has to turn it around. They can't afford, would that be 3 losses in a row for them? Oh, no, they beat Tampa last week, but it would have been because they lost to Miami the week before. Now I'm going to take Buffalo. Allen's got to turn it around. Raiders, Chargers.
Who's watching?
Nobody. But it's in L.A., so you got to pay $93 to get into that game.
Give the Chargers. The Raiders are so bad. Geno Smith is not playing well. Pete Carroll was past his prime. He should have never came back. You said earlier. Give me the Chargers.
I'm going to take the Raiders. I think Geno Smith is going to have a
He just wants
game.
the Raiders to get one more win.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to take the Chargers. I don't even think they could Charger this one up.
Okay. The nightcap. Broncos at Commanders. Jaden Daniels is not back. Commanders, Marcus Mariota. His prime was 10 years ago with the Titans.
He never even had a prime. He wasn't that great.
He beat the Chiefs in the playoffs in the wild card once, 2016.
And the Ravens that year, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no.
Just give me the Broncos.
Yep, I'm taking Denver.
I'm taking Denver, too.
Okay.
Yep.
But he's had some hot picks over there, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Stanford over there.
When Stanford beats Notre Dame, I'm sending it to you guys.
Can we put that next? Can we roll that for next week when Stanford beats
Yeah.
Notre Dame?
Oh, if you guys come back, probably we'll have to come back for Christmas too.
Yeah.
I'll have that. Oh, Stanford will beat Notre Dame. Well, I'll have it ready to go. And then the Monday night game, Giants at the Patriots.
Give the Patriots. Drake May looks really good. And Patriots, I don't know how they do it. How they did it 4 years after being with Brady-less and bad, they're back to being one of the best teams in the league.
I agree with Lucas. The dynasty is back, sadly. I'm going to take the Patriots.
Hold on. You're throwing out dynasty now because Drake May looks good in year 1 with Mike Vrabel. They still don't have a good wide receiver.
So you're taking the Giants?
I mean, I really do hate
Oh, hell no. I'm not taking the Giants. But that's going to do it for this week. We will see you guys all next week. Happy Thanksgiving.
See you.